Hi everyone, my name's Kathy Jo. I just wanted to make a short little video of the different things that I go through for my fibromyalgia. I was diagnosed 6 years ago with fibromyalgia. I also have chronic migraines, which this week I actually got my first set of Botox injections to try and see if that will help at all. I had a really bad bout of migraines for the last, I'd say, 2-3 months. They haven't been able to really break the cycle. So we tried the Botox, and hopefully that'll work. We'll see. This is Wednesday. I had it done on Monday. I'm still having some headaches, but they're not as bad. But for me, the life with fibromyalgia, it's been a really difficult road for me. I've got 2 little kids. They are 8 and 10. And unfortunately for them, they don't understand what fibromyalgia is or how it affects mom. They just know that mom's always saying, "Sorry, I can't. I'm too tired. Why don't you guys play and I'll watch?" And it breaks my heart to watch them and not be always able to be a part of what they're doing. I wake up in the morning, and most of the time I feel like I haven't slept. I feel like I've been standing on concrete all night long, even though I just woke up. I hurt from head to toe, especially my back area. There's days I can barely walk because it hurts too bad. I'm 33 years old, and I now have to have a handicap sticker because I can't walk very far. By the time I get to where I'm walking, I hurt too bad, and I don't want to do anything else. I have been on Cymbalta, Lyrica, which I'm now coming off the Cymbalta. Thank goodness. I gained 25 pounds in 7 months. I went from probably being a little bit underweight to, oh my goodness, I weigh more than I did when I was pregnant with my kids. Which, for us women, it's hard. That's one of the things we look at is appearance. So when you've gained that much weight, it's difficult. But I am a college student. I actually finished with my certificate in human resources next month, which I'm so excited about. It's been really hard and difficult road, but it was something I wanted to do. I don't want fibromyalgia to define who I am, because for so much it does. I feel like there's a lot that I've lost. I can't go out running. I can't go out shopping all day or whatever, because then you're down for the next week because you hurt so bad. There's nights that I don't sleep. You go to the doctor and, oh, why don't you try the sleeping pill? Or, have you tried melatonin? Have you tried this? Yeah, I've tried it all. You think I don't want to sleep? I mean, it's difficult. But with this month being Fibromyalgia Awareness Month, especially the 12th, the Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, I just wanted to make a video because not most people realize what we go through in one day, because we wake up and we hurt, and people look at us and you say, but you look fine. It's, you're not that bad. Wait till you're my age. Or think of all the people that have this illness or that illness. Okay, I look fine on the outside, but on the inside, I hurt. And I don't want to move. There's days I don't want to do anything because it hurts too bad. I mean, there's days I literally feel like I've been beat with a baseball bat in every part of my body. Of course, I haven't been, but that's how this fibromyalgia makes you feel. We try to look at the positive because that's our way of making it through the day. But some days, I think, what positive is there? I can't move. It hurts too bad. My house didn't get cleaned. Laundry's piling up. Dishes are piling up. As a child, thinking about your life when you get older, you never think you're going to be the one who has to take a back seat to your own life. You get to see everything around you just grow and have so much fun while you're stuck here. Doctors get to a point where they don't know what to do. They say that, we've tried everything. I don't know what else to try. The medication gives me every side effect you can think of. Before I was diagnosed, I was always the one that had the heat turned all the way up, and I was always freezing. I mean, you could see me on an 80-degree day with a sweatshirt on. All my friends used to joke about it, how cold I was, and there was a time that I actually had a t-shirt on. Oh my goodness, it must really be hot in here. But now, with all this medication I'm on, I'm sweating constantly. I can have the air on 68 and still be sweating. But then in the next instance, I'm freezing again. I don't get to always hold and cuddle with my daughter, who's 8, because it hurts. My skin hurts. I know for some that sounds weird, but when you have the flu, sometimes you'll hear people, oh, my scalp hurts and my hair hurts and my skin hurts. Well, we have it every day of our lives. We can't get rid of it. Doctors will try medication here, see if this works. They don't know if it's going to work. They have no clue. And it may work for one person with fibromyalgia, but not the next person. So I've been on tons of different medications. I've been on the muscle relaxers, Cymbalta, Lyrica, different pain relievers, but so far, nothing's worked. Nothing's taken away the pain. Nothing takes away my skin hurting. There's days that I look at my house and I say, man, I think I can do it today. I'm going to try and clean. I might pick up a couple little things and then, alright, I think that's about all I can do. Can't do anymore. Then you're afraid to have people come over because, oh my goodness, they're going to look at my house and I didn't clean it. I haven't cleaned it for the last 2 weeks. Or, you have dirty clothes laying around because you couldn't get them in and out of the dryer. Or maybe I got them washed and dried, but I didn't have the energy to fold them or put them away. So that's a little bit into my life of what I've been dealing with for the last 5 or 6 years. Not knowing when I wake up tomorrow, what pain am I going to have? Are my shoulders going to hurt again? Is it going to be my feet? Do I feel like I've stood up all day? Or what's going to be next? But the one thing that does get me through is knowing that my children need me. And I will always be here for them. The little times where my daughter will come up and give me a real gentle hug and, "Mommy, I love you. How are you feeling today?" That keeps me going. You always have to try and look at what positive thing do you have going on in your life at this time. We live minute to minute and then hour to hour. You never know how you're going to feel an hour from now. You have a hard time with words. I used to be someone who I always thought of myself as being smart, being, I could articulate my words very well. I had no problem speaking, and now I may get midway through the sentence and ask, "Oh, what was I talking about?" Or start off on something new. As you watch this, you may be like, "Man, she really jumps from subject to subject." But that's because we have a thing that they call fibro fog, and yeah, we lose our train of thought easily. We can't think of common words. I've been driving before on the same road that I take every day, and all of a sudden I'm looking around going, "Where am I at? I don't know where I am." All of a sudden I'll see something and be like, "Oh, okay, I know where I am." But it may be a couple of minutes of driving not having a clue where I am. But it's the same route that I took for the last 10 years. And that can be kind of scary. But that's my life. My husband likes to joke about, we'll be sitting watching TV. I'm like, "Oh, I haven't seen this show yet." And he's like, "I have." And I'm like, "When did you watch it?" He's like, "I only watched this show with you. But no reruns for me," is what he likes to say. He's like, "Man, it must be nice never to have to watch a rerun." I literally don't remember watching it. I can tell you something and a split second later tell you the exact same thing. So yeah, life can be a little bit funny around the house. My husband likes to laugh about that, but he is a very caring and loving. He's had to deal with a lot. Actually, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia probably maybe 5 months after I met him. So, this is pretty much always known as the little dorky me of not remembering things. Sometimes wondering, "Oh, am I getting fibromyalgia?" Or, see, there I am. Am I getting Alzheimer's? We can't come up with our words. That's just how it is. But just thought I'd document a little bit. And some people that's never heard of it, maybe they'll understand a little bit more.